So a few days ago, while I'm reviewing the pull request of my colleague, I noticed he used something very useful, which makes the code readable and maintainable. Also, the functionality used some memory efficiently. That's was the point when I decided to share this experience with you. And okay, so let's not waste time and start explaining the flow. Assume that Okay, so I'm going through, I will explain through real experience to you. I was working on fetching order status of Shopify, and let's say we have a function like that, get order status, and basically it returns in Shopify, before we go on, in Shopify the order has two status, fulfillment and financial. For example, the fulfillment can be unfulfilled, and financial status can be something like authorized, voided, pending. Okay, so in total we have two order status, fulfillment and financial. I used to get those by returning multiple values like that, for example. Let's assume that A is financial and B is fulfillment. It's totally okay to use like that. And as you know, returning multiple values returns a tuple, and there is no bad code here, but it's not readable. If a new developer joins the team, maybe he will not understand what's going on behind the scenes, and so that's why it's better to use name tuple instead of just returning multiple values like that. So let's keep our function here like that, and we're going to continue by importing um, actually from collections model import named tuple. Here it is. So by using name tuple, we are giving name to our tuple, and as you know, the tuples are immutable, and we can access a particular item by defining the index of this item. For example, the second one, index 0, 1, 2, and blah blah. But by using name tuple, we can use name of the field directly to access the item. So let me show you how. Let's say Shopify. I will name my tuple Shopify order status. Shopify order status equals name tuple. So the first argument is going to be the name of our tuple, which is going to be Shopify order status. And the fields, we have to define fields of our tuple inside the list. Fulfillment and financial. And that's it. We can use it right now. Let's not, okay, return Shopify order status like that, and then we just have to give values to our fields. Fulfillment will be equal, fulfillment is going to be unfulfilled, for example, or let's say partial, let's keep it short, and financial will be pending. Okay, and that's it. Let's call our function get order status. Actually, the return, we have to print this because otherwise we can't see. Let's assign it to variable order status, and then print order status. That's it. Alright, so let's now open the terminal and run this file, main.py, and here it is. It returned name tuple, and actually we can access the fields, the items of tuple by directly defining the names of the fields. For example, let's say we want to access the financial. We can just use order status and the field that we want to get. Okay, and then if we run, you can see the pending. We accessed the financial field of name tuple, and we can still use the index. For example, it's the index for this item is 1, and if we run the file, it's still getting the pending. But by using name tuple, it allows us to define the field of the item, which makes it readable. Okay, so more efficient, more clean, more readable, and so I highly recommend to use this name tuples in your projects to make it more clean and maintainable for your colleagues. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and see you around.